Hello, my name is Phillip Williams and welcome to my new flat. This is the bathroom where I have a shower and a wash.
Do you cook all your own food then, Phil?
Yes, I do.
What's your favourite dish?
I like to do pizza.
Tell me about the challenges, the battles you've had with autism since you were a young lad.
Well, autism has its ups and downs. I was diagnosed with autism when I was 3 years old and I'm 23 now, so I've had it for 20 years. I've learned that autism is incurable, so I have to live with it.
So how did being at somewhere like Linkage help you get through it, as somebody with autism who has been through probably quite a difficult time?
Well, they helped me because they're trained to understand autism, but I had to do some of the work. I had anger management problems, but at least I tried to do something about it.
Yeah, let's explore this. You said you were two Phillips.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the sort of Phillips that you were.
Well, I was odd angry Philip to begin with. I was often hot-headed. I've learnt to control this mood swing by taking medication and getting older and wiser.
But you were still only 23, so how easy or how difficult has it been to control these mood swings and make you someone who people can get on with?
It has been very difficult because it is easy to fall back.
Tell me about the story after Taunton, because you've achieved qualifications.
Yeah.
Where are we now with you?
When I left Main Hall, I went to live at St Andrews for 2 years.
That's one of the Linkage houses, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And were you living there by yourself?
No, I shared a house with other students, but not as much as Main Hall. St Andrews only had 7 or 8.
So how did this opportunity here in Skegness come about for you?
Well, they decided to boost my independence further and I kindly agreed to it.
So tell me about the flat you've got here now. Whereabouts are we in the town, and what sort of space and facilities do you have here?
Well, this flat is lovely and it's central. Living in town is actually easier and more convenient because I can just walk to the shops.
So you've now got this place. What do you do during the days then? What's your routine in terms of, do you go out to work or are you volunteering anywhere?
Well, I go out to work on a Thursday to go to Joseph Banks. Wednesday I do independent living skills in the morning. Some Wednesdays I go to CPO Media in Grimsby.
And what do you do there?
Well, I'm designing a comic strip for a magazine. They decided it was time to put my artistic talents to good use.
I'm not surprised. I mean, you are very keen on art. And
yes, I am.
So where did that come from?
Well, it's just something you're born with.
So what's the piece of work you're proudest of then, Phil?
Well, I'm proudest of my Tony stories.
Like the name?
Yeah.
And what are the Tony stories about?
Well, my Tony stories are about a middle-aged man who lives a difficult life. I have ideas that other people have not already thought of.
When you say live a difficult life, is that a character with autism like you've had?
No, Tony does not have autism.
So what sort of difficulties does he have then?
Well, he has difficulties with 3 troublesome boys who always play tricks on him.
I see. World Autism Day is in April. What inspiration should people take from your story about autism, what you're born with, what you develop into, and what you achieve no matter what challenges?
Well, people need to understand that autism has its advantages.
Such as?
Well, being really creative.
So Phil, your message, autism, World Autism Day coming up, for those people really worried about what autism means to their family member, what's your message?
Well, my message is, don't despair, there is help at hand.
What sort of help at hand?
Well, there's talking to community support and social services.
From your experience, what have you achieved that you didn't think you would achieve?
Well, I've achieved learning to control my anger management problems and I've become a happier, nicer person.